lovely Indian Durban curry, and I thought of something different. And we have our sponsor with us today from G-Bits. Come, welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Lavin Pillai from G-Bits.
Well, what are we going to cook today, Lavin? Do you have any idea? Okay. So I have chosen to cook the Langada Curry. You know the Tamilos, they say Langada, when you go by your neighbor and you gossip. So I chose the Langada Curry, or maybe they call it the London Curry, because it's got a variety of vegetables. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do and what we're going to use. We have, I'm going to be using madumbis, which is the yam, as you know, from the yam family. And we've got potatoes. All of you know potatoes, you know your onions. We're going to use brinjal. Yes, sorry about that. But we're going to use brinjal. And I've already pre-cooked broad beans. You know broad beans? You like broad beans?
Somewhat.
You do like broad beans? I see. Yeah. So, but you know what? For the viewers at home, if you don't have broad beans cooked or boiled, or you're rushing from work, but you want to cook something nice, you could even use the canned butter beans that you get. You can use 2 cans of butter beans or 1 can. So it's up to you. I'm not telling you must go use broad beans. Even if you didn't want to use broad beans, you could buy fresh double beans, which you could boil, and use double beans or gadra beans. So this London Langada curry you can use so many different varieties, and if you wanted as well, you could even add fresh green beans. So there's different variations to how you want to cook this Langada curry. So Lavin, this is what we've prepped already, you and I, okay? And now I've got the onions that's already diced, which Lavin, can you see? His wife will be so happy. And we've got the curry leaves, the chilies. We've got potato. So for this special Langada curry, I've got the madumis which we've peeled. We've got the gem squash. We've got your broad beans, and we've got the brinjal. I'm going to use tamarind. Tamarind, you know tamarind. You use tamarind. What do you use for? Yeah, pulli. Yeah, fish curry. Yeah. So sometimes you would use lemon juice to give it a sour taste, but in the Indian custom we would normally use pulli. So I'm just going to use a tablespoon of pulli, which we're going to soak in the water and then pour it almost at the ending of the curry. Right. So everybody, you can see what we have here. We have your chopped onion, we have tomato, 1 tomato diced and nice, and we have chili, curry leaf, your potatoes, your yam which is cleaned, gem squash, your broad beans, tamarind paste, brinjal, the salt, the oil. And what I wanted to show you was something speciality. You know what's this, Lavin?
Looks like chevda to me.
No.
What is that?
This is what you call it. You say vadavo, vagar or puran. So it contains your cumin seeds, which is your jeera seeds, your mustard seeds, your garlic and dried onion. And normally those days the old people used to make dry it in the sun, the garlic, the onions with the curry leaf to braise dal and fish curry.
That's interesting.
But this gives a lovely taste and flavor. If you don't have vadavo, vagar or puran, we have as we have here, your normal cumin, your mustard seeds, and the spices which we will be able to use to braise.
Okay.
So for today's curry, what I thought, Lavin, let me just put the oil in, right? The pan is hot. Nice and hot. Add some oil. You don't want to make an oily curry, but Indians like gravy, nice oil. They like to see the curry red. What you say, Lavin?
Yep.
How your wife cooks?
Fantastically well.
Yeah. Fantastically well. I think I might show your wife how you cooking today.
Yes, I'm
Right? So you want that onions to get nice and brown, I love it. Why you don't chop that chilies in half and put it inside?
Okay.
See the boy handle the chilies.
So straight down the center, along with.
Long way.
Okay, cool.
Don't cut your fingers along. I don't know. First take it yet. Yeah, cut it
Try
nicely.
that. And just pop
Do
it
you
in
like
there.
spicy food?
Love it.
You love it. Okay. So you like your Indian curry?
Not so much of a curry fan, but I think today you're gonna change my mind.
I hope so.
Hope so too.
Have a positive impact on your palate.
I hope so. Perfect.
Hey, not forgetting we also got the ginger and garlic. Right? We forgot to say that. So let this get nice and brown.
Okay.
So for everybody and all the viewers out there, what masala you use in your house?
Hey, the only masala I know is mother-in-law's tongue.
Oh, you see. So everybody out there, we would use a normal basic mixed masala. You can call it mother-in-law if you like it nice, spicy and hot. You know, she's the mother-in-law, is normally the lady in charge, the head of the kitchen. That's why we name it mother-in-law. You know, in those days, the mother-in-law was always in charge in the house for cooking.
I think she still is.
She still is. Okay, I'm not asking about his mother-in-law. And then you can use either now commonly known the Kashmiri chili, the rombo rusi. You can mix it, you can have a combination. So you can make your own mixed masala. So I've made my own specialty mixed masala. I can tell you what's inside if you want to know. And as we go along, I'll explain to you step by step what we're going to do. So I'm just waiting for these onions to get nice and brown.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, let's ask him.
So Louvain, tell me, what's your experience in cooking?
The closest I get to cooking is actually toast.
Toast.
Yeah, so today's something
Toast.
new.
You heard that.
Yeah, so there's something new today, and you know, my wife's gonna be expecting me to cook dinner tonight, as I know. So you better teach me something good.
I will. I'll try my best. So what we're going to do is the onions look nice and brown there, Louvain. Can you see? Getting nice and golden brown. Right? Okay, so I'm going to add, see?
Cheddar.
Yeah, cheddar.
Cheddar to the mix.
If, as I told you, if you don't have this here, that's fine. You can use your normal cumin seeds, your mustard seeds, and you can add some garlic if you like. Right? But I'm going to use ginger and garlic in this as well. Look at that, how beautiful it looks. Looks nice. I like the color.
Smells nice.
Smells nice. Okay, yeah? The jeera roast, you can feel the... So Louvain, I'm just going to put some bay leaf and cinnamon sticks to give it a nice flavor. Cinnamon sticks make it slightly a bit sweeter. Maybe put one dry chili. What do you think?
Yeah.
Huh? Put one chili there inside. Then we'll mix it there. And then we're going to braise it now. And you don't want the masala to burn. That's also another thing. You want the masala to get roasted. See? So we're going to put 1, 2. You can do the last scoop for me while I just move this around. Don't worry, it's very good. You can smell it. Yeah, we don't burn it now. I'm going to throw this tomato in, right? So I can cook with it. Beautiful. Look at that color. It cooks a little bit. So lower the heat, yeah?
Yeah, you don't want that masala to go in.
No, not at all. But can you smell? I'm going to add the ginger and garlic. Louvain, with that spoon. Just put 2 tablespoons here. Quickly.
1, 2.
Right, so I'm going to add the yams first because the yams takes time to cook, Louvain. It's like how you would make potatoes, right? So it will take you plus minus 20 minutes, right? So we've already peeled it. Here we go. If you want, you can steam it, but I feel by steaming it, you'll lose the flavor. Disappear, yes. So I'm just going to put those yams in there. Yams. I will let that cook slowly. I'll put a very little water for it to steam slowly on low, medium heat. So it's fair, we got it on 304. I'm just going to get some water. I'm not using a whole bowl of water, just a little bit. So it can steam. See that color? Right. Then after 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes, we can throw in some of the rest of the Langada story. You know, those days, you can't go to your neighbor's house and gossip. It's a problem. And these days too. You know what? I think the less you say, and you say nothing, the better it is. What do you say about that?
Agreed.
No, nice. Huh?
Yeah.
Smell that. So people, as this is cooking for 20 minutes, as we had this cooking for 20 minutes, I braise it with the masala, and if you want for more flavor, you can add your dhania and jeera powder, which is your coriander and cumin.
Cumin, yes.
Right, so which we have in here, okay? You know which is which? Can you tell by smell or?
That's cumin, is it?
Incorrect! That is your coriander. That's
Okay.
cumin.
Okay.
Cumin got a more sharper taste.
It is.
Round, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Touch your
So we can even add a teaspoon of that now if you want, so we can give it a better flavor. Right, so you just add a little bit. Wait, I'll give you a smaller spoon. 1 second. Just add a teaspoon.
Double check. Yeah,
That is cumin.
Just a teaspoon.
But you don't want to lose the color of that curry, right? Yeah, just a dash, it's fine.
Okay.
Half of that for coriander. And then I've got garam masala. You know what's garam masala?
You're gonna let me know.
Huh? That's okay.
Right.
So the matumis have been cooked already, right? And now I'm going to add the rest of the stuff that we have. We're going to add the potatoes, because you want that potatoes to cook, right? Whatever potato, up to date, soft cooking, you know how long the potatoes is going to take. What potatoes do you like?
Gravy soaking.
Huh? Gravy
Gravy
soakers. So you clearly understand that you want soft cookers.
Correct.
Right. Because you want that to cook. Because I've got the beans boiled, so it's not going to take long to cook. You want to mix that curry?
Sure.
I think we added that in.
Just make sure you get this so my wife can see.
Yes, definitely.
Proof.
Proof.
Direct message. You can say, tell her right here to the camera.
Cash, I'm cooking dinner for you tonight, love.
I'm going to add the salt in there, right?
Oh, that's nice.
But salt, we normally use like 2 teaspoons. So it would be like a tablespoon of salt. So I've washed these brinjals. I'm just going to slice them in and throw it in. You want to help me? Here we go, there's a knife there. Give me the spoon. Thank you.
Go.
You came here to cook, isn't it?
Okay.
You like brinjals? This is the eggplant, by the way, brinjal.
Yes.
It's actually so nice even if you make a batter.
Good. I was just going to say that. I
Yes,
enjoy
chili bite mix. You can batter it and fried brinjal. You can make battered fried bananas.
It's a nice size.
Hey, looking nice, is that? How's this curry looking? Lovely.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you gotta add a little bit more water because you want those potatoes to boil.
Do you want me to get rid of all of this? Get them in there?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Cool.
How's that looking?
Yummy.
And that to cook, the beans is already boiled, so that's not going to take long.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
So Loven, we're going to put the gem squash in, right? So that can steam in with. We can cut them in halves if you like.
So you gotta put them upside down in there so it steams
You
good.
can steam either way. Just we can think we should cut it in half. Oh gosh, a bit difficult, but it's fine. I think we cut them in half is easier too for dishing out. But normally you can put them whole like that.
Okay.
Now, because you want them to cook. I'm not taking the picture of that part. There we go. How's that looking, Loven?
Delicious.
So Loven, we're going to let this cook for about, because we've got the potatoes in there, so it'll be about like 15 minutes, so about 20 minutes now. And not forgetting when we put the beans inside, you know the hing powder, acevatide, yes, the gas problem. You know the gas problem. Huh?
No, let me.
You know when you cook beans curry, you know the people don't like
Oh,
that gas problem, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what
So
does
we-
that do?
So this now, when we put the beans in, we'll put it in there. So we just put a quarter teaspoon. Then at least then there'll be no Yes. Okay. Yes, people. So now, Louvain, we're going to put the beans inside. What you say?
I think it's about ready.
So it's already been pre-cooked. If you can't, like I said, Louvain, if you're in a rush, buy the canned butter beans. You can either rinse off the brine, or if there's a tomato gravy or anything, you don't want that in that. That will be too sweet, then you can just throw it in. Okay, so I'm going to put these beans in to boil with the Langada special. You know, Louvain, spices is just so nice. There's so much with COVID now and everything that's happening. What do you think one should have while you're cooking this curry?
Spice-wise.
Yeah. With COVID now, what would you do?
Oh.
Can you see what I got on the counter there?
With COVID.
Yeah, see, Louvain. This here, the fresh turmeric. Lift up that piece.
Is this?
Yes, well, I'm just stirring this pot.
Ginger.
No, break it in half. Break it. That is your fresh turmeric.
Okay.
Haldi.
So how do you put this? How do you incorporate this in the curry?
You can wash it, you can grate it. And not only about curry, I'm speaking about COVID, man. You didn't hear what I said.
So, how does this help?
Now, that you can grate it and grate some ginger.
Okay.
Put it in boiling water. And I've got lemon there. You can use this lemon or you get the fresh garden lemon.
Okay.
Okay, and squeeze it. You can put some honey and you can drink every morning. Excellent for COVID.
Wow, we learn something new every day.
Yeah, because you know what? With COVID now, we have to take care of ourselves and our health. And this is a simple. Those days they never went. Your mom, the people used to go to the doctor. No, they used to use all the Ayurvedic herbal remedies. So this is ideal. Use the fresh turmeric and some ginger, grate it, and lemon, and boiling water with some honey, and drink every night. Louvain, so the rice that we've already ready, so we can just strain that rice. Yes, everybody, the curry is almost cooked. Can you see? Now we're going to add the tamarind water. Louvain, there's it there. We've taken a tablespoon of tamarind, which is puli, imili, and now we put it in, mixed it in water. Okay? So, you know when they have porridge prayers, they cook mixed curry?
Correct, yes.
Yes, this is the mixed curry. So some people cook mixed curry like this and they put dry fish inside.
I've seen that, yes.
You've seen that?
I've seen the dry fish.
Right, so we're putting that. If you don't want it too sour, you don't have to add a lot of puli. It's up to you. Let's mix this, Louvain. Please. Then last we can put the coriander. Fresh onion.
Smells delicious.
Now the color changes. It looks like it'll give it a nice tang. That's the beauty of this.
It's made the curry look a little dark now.
Oh, yeah. From the redishness now, it's got a little bit dark. Because we used black tamarind. But you also get brown tamarind or red tamarind. So if you don't want to, use something so, that's fine. Then all we need to do is add the fresh coriander. And here we go. You got that Langada special curry. So Louvain, you can now add the coriander in.
So this is coriander.
Yeah, that's a garnishing.
So we just sprinkle it all over the top.
Yes. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Right, and we can keep some for the menu dish. And here we have the Langada special curry. No gossiping, people. Louvain, just taste this curry. The salt is fine. And if you want to add more flavor, remember, I don't want to burn your hand. If you want to add more flavor, you could add garam masala, which is like a garnishing spice. So your garam masala consists of your cinnamon, your bay leaf, your fennel, your star aniseed, your cardamom, all those spices roasted and ground. Right, so this is the garam masala, yeah. If you don't have to say, but how's it taste thus far?
It's fantastic. It's spicy. It hits the right spot.
You sure? The flavor, smell here, that's the garam masala.
No, I don't think you need more
You
of that.
don't need garam masala because it's perfect.
Perfect.
But if you want to add garam masala, then you can.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, you'll taste it. Salt is fine?
Perfect.
You sure?
100%.
I gotta check it, I don't trust you. Langada special. Thank you G-Bets for sending Lowen over, and he's going to taste the end product. The roti and some curry, the lovely mixed curry, Langada Curry.